So you had the dream, and you still do, but now you're just stuck right now. And being stuck after the dream can feel, heavier than never having that dream at all. And so you did the hard part, right? I mean, so you imagined, you pictured this life for yourself and the version of you that you wanted to be, where you're living your best life. And then this thing that I call in life and reality, kept on happening. Our responsibilities, a drain on our time, and then, the biggest piece, the waiting. And, suddenly it feels like nothing is moving. We're paused and we're stuck. And it's that space that's right there that we can really construe as failure. But it's not failure. And that's the middle. And nobody really ever prepares you for that part, right? The part right after the dream, before you have proof. When you're showing up, when you're knocking on doors and you're doing everything that you think in your mind that you can't be doing to get you there. And to be honest, this is the part that can really just get into our heads, right? Because then you wonder, was the dream ever worth having, right? Is this right? That self-doubt, kicks in, that I've really talked about. And I'm learning this in my own way by doing the things that I'm doing, and when I'm trying to creatively achieve these goals for myself, right? And it's really when everything is so quiet that it's the calm, before the storm, right? And success is never going to announce itself. There's never going to be a fanfare and all this parade for us when we feel that we're not quite there. It's here that we need to remember that the middle is the proof that you weren't wrong to dream. The middle is where we prove that we were brave enough to start. Man, there's a big broken fence here. So, you've just entered dream purgatory, right? Where, you feel like you just keep keep pushing the rock up the hill over and over again as punishment. But it's not punishment, so if this part, it feels heavy and it feels like you just want to just let go of that burden, don't do it. I mean, it's at this point where, we need to stay honest and we need to stay open to ourselves that these steps that we put in are worth it, right? And it's where the pressure test kicks in, right? After it's like baking something new for the first time. You follow all the directions, but then you have to wait, right? And there's no telling if it's even going to turn out right. You don't know. You hope. And you know what? And if it doesn't turn out right, you just start again. I don't want you to feel that quiet that you feel in the middle is failure, because this is the part, and I think I've referenced to this in one of my other videos. It's these quiet moments where we're learning and we're growing, and I'm learning, and I'm growing every day. I do, and I make these. And so this one was a little different, I think, than some of my other videos. So I hope you liked this one. But in the meantime, we'll keep walking. So thank you for walking with me today, and I will see you on our walk tomorrow. Have a great one.